Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with Hoover Bucs head lacrosse coach John Wittig. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
We're here at the ship at Hoover High School. Welcome in, Coach.
Appreciate it, guys. Always awesome.
All right, thank you. Current record so far is 7-6 overall, 5-2 in the state. You got to be kind of happy with where you are right now.
That's right. Yeah, we had to rebound a little bit, opening up in the state. Little tough, and then we've stormed back. So we're feeling good about where we're at. Hoping to continue momentum.
Good. Well, last time we spoke, you were about to play two Tennessee teams, Evangelical and what was the other one's name? Houston, that's right.
Yep.
How did those two games go?
Yeah, Evangelical came out. They looked like a great team. We came out and kind of matched them in the first half and then really opened it up in the second half. Our third quarters have been fantastic this year. And so we kind of didn't look back from the third quarter in that one. And then we, played a game the next day against Houston and kind of ran out of gas in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Always a fun game against them. We've played them. That was our 15th matchup. So always fun to play them again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good team. We're a well-coached team. So we were happy with what we did on the weekend in total. Obviously, would rather have come out with 2 W's, but we'll take it.
Okay. Good deal. So then fast forward to this last Friday, and you played Oak Mountain, and you beat the Eagles handily, 15-6. Tell us about that night.
Yeah, very similar, eerily similar to the Friday before where we played Evangelical. So we came out, I think it was 3-3 at halftime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, super strange beginning of that game. And then we had some fireworks. Had a player ejected on Oak Mountain, and I just think it kind of deflated them. So, it's always tough to see, but
yes, it is.
But yeah, we came out in the third quarter again. Had an explosive third quarter.
Oh, good.
And
good deal.
Similar thing. We just didn't look back. So
okay. Then next you played Thompson on Sunday. You just beat the brakes off of them, Coach, 24-3. I guess that program has got a little ways to go, don't they?
That's right. Yeah, but they're coming up. They always have people over there, and they're pumping money into everything over there. It seems like an alabaster.
Okay.
So things are looking up. Their youth team was out there before we were.
Right.
They were beating up on Spain Park. So, we're looking for them to become a powerful program as they've done in every other sport.
Okay.
So,
well, you mentioned Spain Park. You played them next on Monday, and they're a tough out.
Yep.
Coach over there's doing some right things, isn't he?
Yeah. They're a good team. They were struggling with numbers, as were we, and then they end up having more guys than we do. So it's always interesting to see that split between Hoover and Spain Park being in the same community. But like I said, like you said, well coached.
Yeah.
They kind of stormed back in the fourth, tried to make a comeback of it, but we were able to stay on and keep that one. Always good to have a in-state or in-community rival like that, and we brought out some of the young guys out here. The 8U teams and the 12U teams are out here watching.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, it was a good community event.
Yeah.
Always good to give those young guys something cool to look up to.
Yes.
Especially good to take the W on it too.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
So you've got one more game before spring break, and that's coming up on Friday, this Friday. Coach Arnold should have the Lions ready to go. What do you expect to see from them?
That's right. They're building a resume over there for the playoffs. They've already taken care of Vestavia this year, which I wouldn't say is a shock. They beat them last year as well, so you never know. But so a little revenge from the state championship game. So they're fired up. They're ready to go. They don't play nearly as many games as us, so they're much more rested. Not to use any sort of excuse, but you never know what might happen when you don't got a lot of game film to look at. So we don't necessarily know what they're going to bring from an X's and O's standpoint, just because there's not that much to watch. We certainly bring a lot more to the table as far as that's concerned.
Okay. Good.
So, but we're looking forward to it, man. We're really fired up for it. I think the players are locked in, ready to go. Some friends on that team, it's always one of those games where, they want to meet up after the game and exchange jerseys and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, so we got to make sure we're locked in and ready to pound them. And it'll be at their place. It's one of our first away games in a while. So, we're looking forward to it for sure.
Any injuries y'all are facing right now? Yeah,
we had a couple guys go down. But it looks up right now. So one of our seniors, captain Sam Wood, he plays defensive midi. He went down with a knee injury and it looked bad. And then he's been getting some PT, and I think he's going to make it out this week. So we're looking forward to it, getting him back. He's a great part of our defense and definitely leads the team. So
good.
That's pretty much the big one that we've been dealing with. There's some other guys with some minor stuff here and there, but
well, nicks and bruises is part of the game.
That's right. Yeah, especially when you play enough games, you're going to get to that point. So
gotcha.
We don't mind it.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, that's our show. We appreciate your time, and as always, we appreciate yours. Join us again in a couple of weeks for another Hoover version of Coach Speak.